What's up, everybody? I am here with some more Assassin's Creed 3. Last time, Connor actually became an assassin. Finally joined the Brotherhood by Achilles. And now, one of the crew has the location of the next power source which we need. So, we're gonna climb up our way and, you could say, steal it. Because that's what we assassins do. Well, you could say that they take stuff for good instead of evil. Free running. I wish you would have gotten an achievement in this part saying that do not make any mistakes while free running. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, that's hold still. That's a lovely view.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
And we gotta jump high up. Look at the nice view. And look at that. Yeah, that's fancy. Look at that fancy view. And this is Manhattan. Does look nothing like Manhattan. Well, you can't even see Times Square from here. And of course, I live in the big city. Of course, I don't want to take the time into making Manhattan of what it is. So they just like slap on some like big buildings. Come on, Desmond.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively aced.
Shut up, Sean.
Thanks for the words of encouragement from Sean. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Jump.
Almost
Yes.
there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine. Don't worry.
Well, you
Jeez.
might worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
What a dick is this guy. Jeez, now we're all the way up high.
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building.
Jump.
Now! Open your chute, now!
Imagine just jumping from a tall building. Well, that happened here in New York City in the World Trade Center. I think it was like last month or 2 months ago. That someone parachuted off the World Trade Center.
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected, but I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the counter.
Just knocked them out with the power source. It just completely knocked them out.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. It doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
So we have two options we can do. Either go back to Connor, or go back to the Animus, or connecting the power source. I'm going to connect the power source because one is very important. So you need to go to over here. And this one is going to be very cutscene heavy. I hate it when this part of the game gets very cutscene heavy. I guess that's one of the reasons why a lot of people didn't liked it, because just a lot of cutscenes.
And contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and
But
dispel
besides
it.
with the cutscenes and stuff, I like the gameplay.
But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor, and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
So they were building something. Well, of course they were building something. So let's go up top over here. Let's just do this quickly before. Oh no, wait! What? I'll just cut away until I actually get up towards the top. Okay, I made it back here. Jesus.
If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate the fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world. We lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a tenth, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Interesting.
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
Now, it completely opened a door to another place. Yeah, it opened a door to another power source, as you can see up there. But we don't have the other... We don't have the other power source, so we can't go up there just yet. So what we're going to do is actually head back towards the Animus.
Good luck, Desmond.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun? All these things I must determine. For only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop them.
Kana, spare a moment.
Of course.
Have a look.
What is it?
The Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Shao Yun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Ganondogo,
Yes, my friend.
what brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now,
What do you mean? What has happened?
men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He is called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Kana, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
Car doesn't care. Meet Pegleg. Now I'm sad about Kidman's treasure. This is the one I was talking about the old man. So let's do this quick, so I could explain it, or so he could explain it.
What do I owe this great honor, Captain?
The letters you speak of, what are they?
Oh, now you want to know. Captain Kidd's letters, boy. He hid a great treasure somewheres and sent letters to 4 of his crewmen along with a strange piece of leather. If you find the men, you'll find the scallywag. It's that easy, 'tis.
May I see them?
You might be a captain, but you're not too bright, are you? I'll barter with them. You give me some trinkets I like, and I'll give you a letter. Building my own treasure cache, see?
Trinkets? Like what? Where?
Use your imagination, Captain. There's interesting swag all over the frontier.
Meet Captain Pegleg alongside about. Oh yes, William Kidd. Well, Kidd 1645. Okay, with Scottish Privateer, China, to the West Indies. New York. Okay, so what this guy says about collecting trinkets. Now, as you can see, if you go back towards the map, you will see trinkets here in the homestead. There's one here, here, and there's two of them right there. Now, there are four trinkets here in the homestead, and there are, I think the rest are scattered in the frontier. Now, I believe there are 15 in total. So you have to find one trinket for peg leg. Yeah, I believe that there are 15 trinkets in total. I have to see that. I have to look back on that, but I believe that there's, at least 15 trinkets. If you collect all 15 trinkets, oh, I could be wrong about the number, but if you collect all the trinkets, he will give you treasure. He will give you treasures on where to go. And if you collect these, and if you go to the location where he gives you, you get a significant prize, a prize that's worthwhile. So you do actually want to do that. And over here, there are, as you can see, there are naval missions. Naval missions are side missions if you want to do them. It's recommended for 100%. So if you want to get 100%, you do want to do them. The more you complete them, the more that they will be unlocked. So it is recommended for 100%. Now, I will do the naval missions in a separate video. Like I said, I want to budge through the story. And then, like I said, I'll do the after game stuff or the rest of the side missions. So you don't have to, so I'm not going to worry about the naval missions just yet. And over here is the ruins of Soros. So we gotta go to Boston. We gotta go to Boston, right? There isn't no other. Oh no, here are the homestead missions. Okay. And the homestead missions, I'll do also in a separate mission. But not right. I'm not going to do that right now. But I highly recommend to do the homestead missions now. You know, take the time off of the main story to actually do these side missions. Here is a horse. And you can see here is the frontier, and here are viewpoints all throughout the frontier. Okay, fast travel. And also doing unlocking the frontier and finding everything in the frontier is recommended 400% too, which I will explain later after the main game. But for now, we're not going to do that. Well, but for now, we're not going to do the naval missions, the trinkets. Well, the trinkets I'll do off screen. I'll find them off screen. Because it is part of the naval missions too, I believe. So Jesus. God, I just sneezed. I muted my mic before I sneezed. Okay, good. Where are we going? Here, the main mission. Can I fast travel there? Yes, I can. Fast traveling I like better in Assassin's Creed. Depending on the fast travel. So now we gotta do this. I'll do this one mission, then I'll end it off. For now.
Come on, folks. We've got to go. Come on,
Well, I did wanted to end it off, but I didn't want to because this episode is sort of cutscene heavy. Look, there it is.
Demonstrations won't suffice, Sam. We need to act, and I'm talking about more than a sternly worded letter.
I sympathize
On
with your
Johnson's trail.
frustration,
On Johnson's
gentlemen,
trail.
but surely you can understand my reluctance to kick the hornet's nest.
The Tories thing, no matter what we do.
And also, as you can see, Connor has completely grown up. Grown up to a full adult. Okay, let's start the mission.
Ah, Connor. Hello again. What brings you to Boston?
You.
Would you excuse us, fellows? Thank you. That conversation was about to turn unpleasant. Now, what can I do for you?
I was hoping you could help me locate William Johnson.
Of course. I'm headed to a meeting with some men who should be able to help. Why don't you come along? Well, it's good to see the people finally taking a stand against injustice.
Says the man who owns a slave.
Ooh, sorry? I practice what I preach, my friend. She's not a slave, but a freed woman, at least on paper. Men's minds are not so easily turned. It's a tragedy that for all our progress, still we cling to such barbarism.
Then speak out against it.
We must focus first on defending our rights. When this is done, we'll have the luxury of addressing these other matters.
Hey! It's my home, no matter what you thieves called taxmen say! If the gums in Parliament who want to take my property, you tell them to sail across the pond and take it themselves!
It's not open for discussion now. Open this door or these men will break it down. Ah!
The bollocks! We're coming in!
I trust the mounting evidence is proof enough, Connor.
Continue on. I shall meet you at our destination.
Is that all you have?
Now I got some action around here.
Justice for once. I dare the governor to send more.
You all right?
I'm fine. It's not my first dance. For all their teeth and claws, these little foxes, they fight like puppies. Thank you, my friend. I'd buy you an ale, but I'm expecting somewhere else.
Gladly to help. Now, let's lower our neutrality. Let's lower this before.
I find myself deeply
I don't have enough money.
paltry offer, sir.
Okay, run. Damn for me not having money. Move, 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 move. Why is this so choppy? Okay, sure, thank God. Boston taxation. Those are liberation missions. Liberation missions I'll get into a little bit. Well, in a little bit later. Quick enter in. I don't think I could enter into the building. No, I got into the building. This sucks. Okay, I guess we have to fight. course, I failed the mission. Let's get into a little bit of some action, don't we? Optional mission: stay below neuroidentity level 2. There you go, got his ass. Why is this even... That's so glitched. But anyway, I'm running past time here, so I'm just gonna end it off here. So next time on Assassin's Creed 3, we're gonna continue on towards the mission. Until next time.